Hello, welcome back to the betaland server. So as you can see, I'm back on this server after a little break from making videos, but the reason I've been making not many videos on this server is because I've been pretty busy, both in real life and in what I've been doing in Minecraft. But one of the things that, as you can see, I've done is I've kind of mixed up some of the blocks on this dwarven statue. So I feel like it looks better. The hammer looks a bit more realistic. It kind of stands out more. And mixing in some of the smooth stone. People tend to like this statue. I wasn't a fan of it to begin with, but it is growing on me. So yeah, it's coming along quite well. And then if we head up the steps to the dwarven fortress, I haven't really made any changes at all, because what I wanted to do is have this be a 3x3 piston door, and then when it opens up, it's going to give you this really impressive view of the dwarven caverns beneath. However, if I rip out of this, you'll see that there's a whole space over here, and that is because I tried to put together the 3x3 piston door. I used Boxblair's tutorial. He made a really good one, but being on a multiplayer server, on a beta server with lots of lag, and I generally get quite a lot of lag because where I am, I don't get the best internet. Yeah, it kind of didn't work, which means that I think I'm going to go with a 3x2 piston door instead. I feel like it'll also do the job. So yeah, I'm thinking doing a 3x2 piston door. It probably won't look as impressive, or I could even just do a 1x2 door. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to get that installed, and then I can start opening up the rest of this dwarven cavern. But I have been procrastinating this because it's a huge job, and in the meantime we've been working on a downtown area at spawn. So I'm going to head over there and I'm going to show you what we've been up to. Okay, so as we approach spawn, I'm currently on the server's railcart system, which seems to have stopped working. Oh wait, there we go. And as you can see, we're coming through to the first build that I want to talk to you about, which is the train station. Now, most of the builds that have been built around the spawn area in recent times have been done by Clubby. He's kind of been sorting out the downtown, making it look a bit nicer. And yeah, so this is the train station, and it allows all the bases on the server to be connected together. He's got a sheep infestation here, but never mind. So yeah, the train stations come out really well, and if you look at the signs over here, it tells you that if you go on the right rail, you go to Clubbyland, so Clubby's base and my base, and then on the left-hand rail you've got the Wilderness Express, and on the way you can take a minecart to different locations. Most people's bases are around spawn, but for bases that are far away like myself and Clubby's, then it's really useful to have this rail.
To the grand unveiling of Grand Beta Station. This has been a culmination of about 10 hours of hard work and manual labor. Thank you for the woo. So I would like to start out with the exterior here. We have a facade of brick, glass, obsidian, and half slabs. Over here is our founding sponsor wall. I would like to note that literally all of you, with the exception of Zed, are on this wall. Because every person in this server has contributed resources to the building. It's not. I didn't mean it like an insult. I'm just saying that these are all the people who contributed building materials.
Now, as I head down these steps, this part of the betaland server hasn't really changed much. So the shopping district, some of the early houses that were there, you'll recognise Dan's Pagoda, for example. There have been a couple of additions to the shopping area over there, but nothing too major. The major part is on this other side of downtown. So if I make my way over here, you'll start to see some pixel art, and that is the bone zone. That is Clubby's shop to sell bones, bone meal, and I think he's selling bows as well. So anything that you get from skeletons, essentially. And then up here is the Clubby & Co logistics building, which I am a member of, and yeah, we do various tasks across the server, and I help Clubby with building this along with Patrick. And then if we keep coming around, we've got Bricked Up has relocated. It is no longer in the shopping area. It's now got a nicer building in downtown. Get out of the way. So yeah, that's going well. And then we've got a casino. So again, Clubby's built this one, and it's called Helix. I've not actually had a go at the casino. Maybe in another episode I can show you how this works. I'm not so certain myself. It looks quite complicated, but yeah, looking forward to give that a try. And then if we come out here, you'll see this building, and this is what I've been making. So it's taken me a while, but this is the town hall. Now, I've only done the outside. I've not actually started on the interior yet, but as you can see, it's quite a major project. It's most definitely the biggest build I've ever made in Minecraft. Normally I stick to small houses and villages and stuff like that, so yeah, this is quite a big build in terms of what I'm used to making, but I think it's come out really well. Now, there's a guy who plays on the 2b2t Anarchy server called Capybari. I might have got that wrong, but I've seen one of his videos and he makes a hotel and it looks quite similar to this, but he's obviously using modern materials, stuff that you can get in modern Minecraft, and I challenged myself to see if I can come up with a similar building, but using the limited block palette that's in beta, and I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. I think the color combinations work. Working on a bigger scale means that you can work with gradients, so whereas at the bottom it's more grey and cobblestone and a bit of light grey wool, as you get higher there's more white wool and birch, and then toward the top there's a lot of snow. But yeah, that's what I've built on the betaland server, and it has been taking quite a while, both the stuff going on in real life and also trying to complete this monstrosity. There was a lot of resources involved, a lot of chopping down trees, shearing sheep and all the rest of it, because we don't yet have a wool farm on the server, which is definitely needed. But yeah, if I go back this way, there's a few other buildings to show. So we've got this one, which is the courthouse. So at some point we're going to be putting, I think Akron's getting put on trial for some murders that he's committed, which will be fun. We have the Statue of Liberty over there, looking over the betaland server. I'm not sure what this bit is for. And then if we come round to the back of the courthouse, we can see the theatre. Again, something that Chloe put together. But yeah, it's come out really nicely, and I imagine this is where you get your cinema tickets, and then you go through and it opens out into a really cool looking theatre. So yeah, look at that, very impressive build. As you can see, things are coming along nicely on the server, and I'm just heading up to the Statue of Liberty because from it you get a really good vantage point across the rest of downtown and also the waterfront. So as I pan around, let me do that. Yeah, as I pan around, you can see everything we've been up to. The town hall's looking really good from here, so is Clubby and Code Logistics. Yeah, it's all coming on really nicely, and really enjoying being on the server. There's been a lot of people on recently, so make sure you check out everyone else's channels on the server. There'll be a link to the Discord in the description, so you can go check out everyone else. But I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and I look forward to bringing you more in the future.